One day I said, listen, man, because it was a studio right on Myrtle Avenue. I had $22. I said, let's go in there, let's do something. I said, let's see what this motherfucking Mantronics is, what are you talking about? We didn't do Latoya. Latoya was not the first record. The first record that we did was Put the Record Back On.
Ooh, okay.
And it sounded like shit. When we came out of the studio, we just thought we had the hottest record in the world. Yo, it sounded like crap. Surreal.
Why you say it sounded like crap? Do you mean like the production of it? Or?
Yeah, because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Okay. I thought the guy was gonna like help engineer this shit.
Oh, okay.
he put the volume on, set the shit to flat, and left. I'm like, yo, I don't know what the fuck to do. So we took the cassette on over to the sleeping bag. And they was like, yo, the production is shitty, but the rhymes are dope. They said, man, Charles was like, yo, we could work with that. He was like, yo, I heard it before the mic. We could work with that. And that's when Put the Record Back On started going through the major changes of how it sounds today. Because when the original Put the Record Back On sounded like crap.
Is that version around somewhere?
I don't know. I hope you burnt that shit, man. I hope that shit is burnt.
When that finally hit the streets, what kind of reaction did you get? The final
Put the record back on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that was actually on the other side of Latoya. Latoya was on one side, and what was it? It was Latoya, then the radio version of Latoya. Then on the other side, it was Put the Record Back On, and then That Girl's a Slut.
Right.
Now, the first record that was released, since that was the first record I ever done, the first record that was released was Put the Record Back On. Mm-hmm. When they released Put the Record Back On, I was in jail. I'm not really going to talk about this, but I was in jail.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And the response that I heard from the radio, because they kept playing it over and over, it was good. But when it first came out, for the first 3 weeks to a month, I was locked up. So, but when I came out and I started doing shows like at the Latin Quarter, because back then it was the Latin Quarter, I had a motherfucking line around the corner. It was all coming to see Just Ice.
Okay.
So it's 1986. You're prepping your debut album. What was the training process going in there? Your thought process? The recording
1990.
sessions?
You said 1996.
Man, 86.
86.
Correct.
You said 86. Yeah.
Okay. 86.
Yeah. Damn. See, that's it. I don't know. Maybe it didn't affect me in a way. Whereas I was all excited and couldn't sleep and all of that. I'm like, yo, finally these motherfuckers gonna hear my mouth. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Finally, and it's not gonna just be in a park. It's not gonna just be in a carriage room. You know, it's not gonna be by mistake because somebody else is on and I grab the mic. They go hear Just Ice.
Right.
And people knew who the fuck I was. So it was like, okay, let's do this shit. Let's see. No, my thing was, let's see the response. You know, I wasn't really concerned about getting it out. I was already halfway paid. That part was funded over. Let's see the response now. If people respond, we can do another album. If they don't respond, well, it was a one and done. They responded good.
Right. Talk about that response and how life changed for you after your debut album came out.
The response was, well, like I said, when that shit first came out, I was locked up. But once I got out and everything got straight with the court, the judge said I ain't do it. Everything was nice. Everything was nice. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shows, met a lot of people.